He seems annoyed at your approach.
He's not there yet? Must be running late. Come back later.
You You take the subway to the Ambrose Foundation. You take the subway to the New Rs Police Department. You walk down the corridor and enter Barbarelli's office. A distressed-looking man sits in a black chair, glaring at reports like it's the source of his aggression. You attempt a conversation.
I don't have time for interviews, Matchin. Damn right I'm busy. This psychotic going around town is turning this place upside down. Look, it's off limits and you know it. What, are you here to give me a pep talk? What the hell do you want? Matchin, what are you talking about? And what do you know, Matchin? Whatever, Matchin.
You hold up the letter and Barbarelli glares at you.
Yeah? Well, what the hell is it any of your business? You know, the last time you said that, you nailed my partner. Get out of my face, Matchin.
You attempt a conversation.
Matchin, I don't have time for any more favors. Leave, or I'll have you escorted out.
You walk out of the office and out to the corridor. You walk down the hall and enter the forensic lab. You write a short note with a pager number you can be reached at and place it on the door. You open the door. You tape the note firmly to the window so it won't fly off. You walk out the door and into the hall. You open the doors and leave the building. You take the subway to the new Rs Chronicle. Dave, the resident photojournalist, is rummaging through the filing cabinet.
Oh, hey Tim. How's it going? Well, I've been looking for that article we did on the Rubin Corporation last week. Do you have any idea where it is?
You sit down and write the article with great intensity. You find a discarded pamphlet that was around the food shelter ticket you gave to the bum. You take the subway to the new Rs Chronicle. You use the information from the pamphlet to finish your article. Hillary would... She smiles at you as you approach.
Tim, I'm really busy right now. I'm going to have to talk to you later.
You take the subway to the new Rs Police Department. You walk down the hall and enter the forensic lab. Jim squints at you through his spectacles.
Ah, you must be Mr. Matchin. Captain Barbarelli phoned to say you'd be arriving. He was not in a good mood. No, not at all. Blue dust particles, It's very peculiar you should mention that. Very strange indeed. Now, as it happens, we have come across blue dust particles in some recent cases. We have found bodies that have literally decomposed from their original form. The remnants show structural DNA alterations, probably through some sort of chemical induction. We're almost positive that the blue dust has something to do with it, but we're not sure. No, as a matter of fact, I don't. The last of it was sent out for analysis. Hard to say. It would be about 3 days at least. Yeah, that seems right. Well, we're not sure what it is per se, but from its molecular structure, it seems that someone sure went to a lot of trouble synthesizing it. Other than he brutally shredded 5 victims in the past week, nothing. You see, there isn't a pattern to his attacks. Funny you ask. We found one of the serial killer's latest victims there. This building is not for her. She prefers the unpredictability of the outside world. The new Rs Chronicle, eh? I've subscribed to that newspaper for years. Oh yes, they not only make wonderful floor mats, but they also sop up stray blood quite well. My, look at this sample. I understand. I'll call you when I'm finished.
You open the door. You walk out the door and into the hall. You open the... You take the subway to the Revolving Restaurant.
They say that dreams are disjointed thoughts, fragments accumulated from the day. So why are mine so linear? It seems like every time I get physically harmed, I revert back to those visions. And every time they're slightly different. That scientist, he takes such obvious pleasure in seeing those savants destroyed. He's afraid of them, afraid of being destroyed by them. I just look at him and I want to stop it all. I want to get in between him and his plans. But I just watch in fear when he attacks those savants. I can feel them, breathing, hurting, waiting. Strangest of all, I feel familiar here. Like I know where every corridor will lead. I wonder what Jessica would think of all this. She'd probably help me work through it. If anyone's understanding of my situation, it would be her. With all she's been through, still, most would be bitter in her situation, but she's so giving. I really respect that. And when she saw me lying in a ditch, she took time to help me, even after I told her off. Still, I do get warning bells when I'm with her. I mean, she does have a habit of attracting trouble, and mean trouble at that. Do I really want to get caught up in this situation? I always think no, but the way she watches me with her soft, tranquil gaze, any problems I have seem distant.
A ferocious growl is forever etched in stone. The weight of the Revolving Restaurant, towering high above, rests on the shoulders of Atlas. The glass door slides open. You go inside. A bank of payphones stand in the middle of the room. A large metal globe hangs silently in the air without any visible form of support. The globe is too far out of reach. This gadget looks more like a wastebasket than a computer, but since it controls who enters the elevator, it does, in a sense, filter out the trash. You see your reflection juxtaposed with the computer's text. You touch the screen and read the text. You touch the screen and read the text. You push in your license. Your driver. You pull. The doors slide open. You take the elevator up to the eating deck. The maitre d' stands by his little podium with a quaint smile. The velvet tablecloths spread over the tables, matching with the outfits of those who dine. She looks ravishing in her dress. You strike up a conversation.
Oui, monsieur. Right this way. Madame has already arrived. Your waiter will be with you in just a moment.
Hi. Glad you can make it.
Me too. I don't suppose you know of any surprise visitors that plan on throwing me out of here, do you?
I'm really sorry about that. Frankie gets, well, a little testy.
That's testy? I'd hate to see him when he's in a bad mood.
We're having dinner in one of the most romantic restaurants in New Rs, and all we're doing is talking about Frankie. How about talking about us?
Yeah, you're right. It's just that I worry about you being with him. I mean, he's not exactly stable.
Well, who is, living in this city?
Yeah, well, you know what I mean.
Look, he was there when I was down on my luck and needed a helping hand. We all have our bad side. You just happened to see his.
I guess. Things have been so crazy lately. I almost didn't make it here.
Well, I'm glad you did.
Ignore it. It's just my boss calling to yell at me.
Well, you don't want to make him mad. Maybe you should answer it.
Forget about it. I just want to talk to you. I would resent myself all night if I didn't say this.
Didn't say what?
I don't know.
Come on, tell me.
Well, it's just that your eyes, they're so sensuous. I can see these soft reflections gazing out at me.
And what do you see in these reflections?
I see you and me together.
I think you better get it.
All right. I'll be right back. But don't go anywhere. Mr. Humex, you called? What? No, you don't understand. I'm working on the story right now. What do you mean I'm fired? That's ridiculous. What the hell?